Hey, what's going on there? All right, listen, first thing that you have to do is you have to find your prospect's big ass problem. Big ass problem is not the fact that they need a mortgage. Big ass problem is the fact that they need a home, right? The big ass problem is not the fact that they need to exercise and eat better. The big ass problem is that they have diabetes, their wife is going to leave them, and their life insurance is about to cancel on them if they don't get their shit together, right? Those are big ass problems. No one looks forward to waking up at 6 in the morning and punishing themselves in the gym on a daily basis to be sore multiple days afterwards just so that they don't feel bad, right? No, that is the reason why the ultimate deal is because in my case, so that my wife will still continue to find me super sexy in my later 30s. That's just me though. So what you've got to do is you got to find big ass problems. I'm going to show you a test, like a test study, test drive, exactly what I would do if I had no experience. So see, I see most of you are going to know what these big ass problems are from experience. In my example, I work with loan officers, and last year I knew that refinances were drying up, and that loan officers needed to start chasing real estate agents again, which they hadn't had to do in a long time because they were doing refinances, which is ultimately the retail client. But those were going away, so they had to start focusing on getting purchase business, which was not from the end consumer, but from the real estate agent who ultimately controls the purchase market. Well, now I understand that the refinances, I've been saying it for a long time. Now it's officially dried up, and everybody's chasing real estate agents. So now I know the next phase that I've got to move my loan officers on. Their big ass problem is getting leads to where they can get real estate agents chasing them now, right? So you always got to stay ahead and identify what the problem is. The problem now is that everybody's chasing agents. How can they stand out? Get leads. Get leads, close deals, hand them fucking solid leads. Then you don't have to worry about everybody else because everybody else chasing them. All of a sudden they're chasing you. But if I didn't know that in my business, like some of you sell for a corporate job. You sell a product that maybe you sell annuities to large institutions and you've never owned or ran an institution. You know a lot about your product, but you've maybe know nothing about the specific big ass problems. You just know it's something that they have to have or whatever. Maybe you're just getting started out somewhere and you haven't learned a whole lot about everything. So what you need to do is you need to identify. First of all, if you don't know, ask those around you, hey, who's the perfect, what's our perfect customer? Is it another business? Is it another person? What is that, right? And then when you figure out what that person is, in my case, it's problems facing, we'll say real estate agents, right? Or we'll say problems facing loan officers. So I'm going to go to Google, Google.com, yeah, and I'm going to type in problems facing loan officers. And I'm going to hit enter. Well, first of all, I'd like to congratulate myself on showing up there in the number 1 spot. I had no idea that was going to be the case, but let's just move to the number 2 spot, which happens to be Yahoo here. Yahoo has got challenges facing loan officers here, and here's formulas, all this other stuff that you can read about it. Nothing too detailed right there. Loan officers, there's some information. Here's a forum that you can go into, and you can find all sorts of stuff, it looks like. Let's see what else is here. There's loan officer careers, financial careers at about.com. Need a business loan, top 3 compliance problems in the mortgage industry. If I was going after mortgage brokers, and it looks like this is a good website, Mortgage Professional Magazine, that I could start looking around in and really dig in and find and read some problems. Maybe there's some, look, there's even a Facebook group right here. I'm sure there's a Facebook page. I'm sure there's a Facebook group. Looks like there's 11,000 people that target National Mortgage Professional Magazine. So you've got places where you can identify those problems. So in the other world, like we'll look at problems. If I was a loan officer facing real estate agents, it's really easy to find here too. Same thing, top 5 challenges facing agents. I might even take these right here and save them in an Evernote document so that I can reference them. There's no comments there. We'll look here. Top 10 threats facing real estate. I might save these here and read through all of these. People are getting old, right? Student debt. Oh, people are in debt, right? People owe the government money. Shit's changing everywhere, right? There's like all these problems. I would save those and think about how does your product relate to solving those problems. But first, you got to identify exactly what it is those problems are. That starts with forums. You can go over to So you can go over to reddit.com. You can even go over here and type in real estate. And what Reddit is it's just this huge forum. And look, there's tons of information you can go through here. You can find people asking questions about real estate. You can find people that are giving answers about real estate. Look, these are major points of information. People talking about all sorts of stuff. Each one of these is a person talking. You can just do massive amounts of learning their language, learning the slang that they use. Like right here, you see FSM camp. You need to learn what in the world FSM is, because it's apparently something that people are using right here. You need to go through here, learn the languages, learn the slang that they use, learn the numbers that they throw out there, the links that they use, the websites that they visit. And Reddit is a great place to do all that in order to find their big ass problem. So what I want you to do now that you're ending this video, right? So what I want you to do is, before you move on to the next video, take a minute, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. I don't care how long it takes you, but take some time and identify that big ass problem that your prospects has. Identify it, right? Understand what it is. Identify what some of the things, maybe it's more than one. Maybe it's a combination thing. Maybe it's this big compound. Oh God, right? Maybe it could be, I don't know what it is. That's up to you to go and find out. I've given you how to do it step by step, super simple, super fast, super easy, because the next thing you're going to do is solve, but you can't go to the next video and watch it and learn how to solve problems if you don't know what those problems are. So first of all, identify the problem, and I'll catch you on the next video.